Hello, friends. Marshall Brown, Grace Presbyterian Church. Hope you're having a great week. And first, before I introduce my celebrity guest here to my left, I want to just celebrate Holy Week. It was such a great week. Started off with getting past the Zoning Board of Appeals, which is a great step forward for us. We still have steps to go, but that was a great step forward for us. But then far more importantly, we had the beautiful Good Friday service, so plaintive and mournful in appropriate ways. And then the great resurrection services on Sunday. Jesus Christ is risen today. What a beautiful service. All those services were so thankful. And I do encourage you during this Easter tide season to keep leaning into the resurrection. We celebrate Easter one day a year. We really ought to celebrate it longer than that. So keep leaning into the resurrection. But my celebrity guest today is Joe Buehler of Present Future Architects. Joe is the one who has designed our building and the revisions of it. Joe is the founding principal of Present Future Architects, and he is a professing believer in Jesus, very active at Holy Trinity Church with Pastor John Dennis down in the city. And so it's been really fun to work with Joe. So I just got two questions for Joe. And Joe, the first is, how is it that you bring your Christian faith to bear as a Jesus follower to your work as an architect?
Yeah. I begin with the kind of my purpose is to love God and to love my neighbor. And I feel like God has also given me gifts to use in the vocation of architecture. And in many ways, it's a service to the Lord to begin with on a high level. And then I also think that when I am able to work with clients, especially faith-based clients, it's always wonderful that form and building and structure, whatever is like design in general, is an extension of that mission. So that's when things really start to there's synergies, and it's wonderful to partner with faith organizations. Architecture is an extension of a vision, is an extension of a ministry, of a mission. And so we're here to facilitate that and accomplish your goals, first and foremost.
Yeah, you can see why the design review board particularly loved Joe, because he's so artful in his aesthetics. But Joe, what has been the thing that's been most encouraging to you about working on our project?
I've just enjoyed working with your team because everyone has been extremely professional, extremely humble, and just extend a lot of grace towards the community. And it's been it's been a long journey, but it's been one that's been very rich in the dialogue that's been occurring behind all the different iterations of design. And why we've changed things is, I think a representation of the church's love for its surrounding community. So it's been really wonderful.
Yeah. Well, you've been great to work with, Joe. We got more work to do, though. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks to Joe Buehler, Present Future Architects. Lord be with you. Hope to see you Sunday.